reviews.
So why are we here?
Because someone in this room is responsible.
I've spent every year on stage since I was in 6th grade. From middle school to high school, I've lived within the theater company, and this year, I also joined the choral department. These programs that I love so much are supported through arts education and funding. Unfortunately, the arts don't receive nearly as much funding as other school-sponsored activities. For as long as I've been a part of the arts department, this disappointing fact has frustrated me. I talked to other performing arts students to receive their perspectives.
I am in theater and chorus.
I'm in the show choirs,
the theater company, and the chorus program.
I am in theater and chorus.
I was involved with the band for my first couple years here, and then I got into the choral department last year and this year.
Well, I really come to school just for the arts.
I don't think I would really have any motivation for school.
I have something to look forward to other than physics and probability and statistics.
Once you're on stage, the idea of becoming a character and performing for a large group of people in front of hundreds or even thousands of people at a time is really challenging and really fun.
It's made me more outgoing, know a lot more people, meet really good lifelong friends.
They've been an outlet for me to express myself. They've been kind of a safe place for me, and they've helped me figure out what I want to do with the rest of my life.
My years in band really gave me an ear for music and kind of being able to pick out rhythm and pitch pretty well.
The performing arts has made me who I am, and I love it.
Did you know that the arts get a lot less funding than other school activities?
I sure did.
Yeah, I did.
I did.
Yeah, sadly, I know that the arts get less funding than other programs.
What's your opinion on that?
I don't like it.
I don't find it fair.
In a single show choir weekend, we can bring in more people than a football game can.
We work just as hard. We have plenty of athletes in the show choir program and in the theater program, and asking any of them, we work just as hard as they do.
A Harris poll conducted in May 2005 found that 93% of Americans agree that the arts are vital for a well-rounded education. The arts help students in their academics, teaches them vital social skills, and allows opportunities that students couldn't access in a normal classroom setting.
I think theater is the perfect culmination of all the art forms. It's almost impossible to do theater without vocal music, instrumental music, dance, acting. It's all part of it.
I think what's always a shock to a lot of kids is that we still work really hard, so you're still using your brain, but in a different way.
I think the county would be surprised to learn that the theater arts department covers everything they expect students to know for the future.
Arts classes allow students to perform much better in academic classes that they may struggle in otherwise. One study showed that students who took courses in the arts scored significantly better on the SAT in both the verbal and math sections. However, students who specifically took music classes excelled in math. This is due to the fact that rhythms in music emphasize patterns, proportions, and ratios often used in math.
With the rigor of academics that come with today's society, all of the AP and dual enrollment classes that I know are important but also require a lot of time and tend to put a lot of stress on students, it's, I think, a nice place to come and breathe.
The arts also causes students to gain more self-confidence, self-control, collaborative abilities, and problem-solving skills. A study was conducted with a group of troubled boys ages 8 to 19 who were taught how to play the guitar. After learning and having the opportunity to perform for their friends, the boys had much more confidence and a higher self-esteem. These social necessities improve performance in academics and in life past school. In a typical classroom setting, students sit at a desk while they're lectured or do worksheets. However, in an arts class, students are moving around and interacting with one another, whether it be singing, learning an instrument, or performing a scene. These are all things a student wouldn't get to experience in a core class.
You probably know that the arts don't receive as much funding as other school-sponsored activities. What's your opinion on that?
Obviously, it's discouraging.
Truly, I think that actually causes a lot of arts teachers like myself, chorus, band, we work twice as hard.
We work within a public school system where I know it's a public, quote-unquote, free education, but we have to note that it isn't.
We have to work twice as hard with very little, and I think it teaches students an important lesson. As much as I'd love to have the funding, kids get out of this program and move on to other parts of their life and are not expecting a handout.
for me, the hard part is we want all kids to be able to be a part of, but we know that not all kids come from a situation that they can necessarily afford to be a part of. So do we deny the kid because someone else won't fund us to try and support an art that I think is so very important?
Performing arts teachers want their students to be successful and have great opportunities, just like any core class teacher. The performing arts needs more funding to make this desire possible for current students and those to come.